seconds as well. Oh, I like this. They open door, it pulled a rotate in, and then they just run in. Do they have anything to stop this plant?
Needs to try to contest this as much as they can. All right, 5 seconds to Spike finally going down, but at what cost? Zest's the last one alive and has to clutch this one out. Only got a ghost in his hands. His teammates have completely fallen. Heads has been spotted. They're all trying to toss in some right clicks.
Is he still alive?
If he can get a headshot onto Cruz, that would be it.
Damn.
Oh, and he does! Flicks
Well,
upwards
welcome
90
back, I
degrees.
guess. I'm up one of these ults.
Real kind of question mark for me, but you know, you're probably a little bit more familiar with his game than I am, having seen him in the MGS SY.
Yeah. He's still able to pull off some of these moments as well. The entire team is definitely capable. It takes so much time because they're very careful, very decisive as to how they want to approach the map. You know, they don't go in blindly.
Yeah, at least the trades are there. They lose one, they should get the upgrade here.
They push out, they peek out, they get a player taken down.
Omen flash for Omen flash. 3 pass and back of sight.
Back in for a bit of a trade though. Serve now holding his ground. Some shots going through though, and it's going to be Ye who steps up forward. Jit Boys takes him down.
There's a lot of individual duels in this game so far. I'm not sure I've even seen a trade yet.
The skirmish starts to settle. Got a player coming up from behind Governor. Might just be in for a big opportunity. Not unless Retla snuffs it out, though.
I think Retla's got this red.
Angles. Tries to watch for the top spots.
Okay.
Retla. That's the first. Kate Chalice clear out back. Goes in for the showstopper.
Nicely done from Scary. Just wasn't expecting him so close. There's a lot of people who are close to their ult to kills.
Nightfall as well makes things so difficult.
Fade ult goes in, they don't get any kills from it, but they get in for 3 people, and that was very nicely done from Governor. I'll explain it in a little bit.
Threat the needle. They've managed to take down 3 players, 1 left.
How much damage can you do?
He does have the nanostorms, but they can shoot them away. Pops off the first one.
Okay, what happened here is there's a fade over towards heaven. It worked pretty well with the boombot bait, but yeah, he just went a bit too early with this one. Didn't get the kill. 4 people here from Talon. Fade ult. This is everyone.
Bit of a nightfall sent through, but it doesn't quite connect. Jit Boys has to fight.
Knew that Scary
Not
was
good
going to
for
be
them.
able to dodge that nightfall.
Not good.
Got ahead of the paranoia. Now Darion.
Huge duel. Okay, this is now a double round.
Right. Kind of have an idea of where these players might be positioned. But the duels, they have to favor them as well. Ye being down to low HP, Jit Boys deals with him, makes quick work of him.
This person's just making a lot of sounds.
Next though, Zest tucked away in the corner. Good
Lovely bait. Jit Boys played this so well. Really on top of it.
Ambitious.
That was really ambitious. Like insanely ambitious. Especially with like 2 seconds left as he got to that angle.
Angle being held by Scary. We're going to play the retakes game, and we're just going to play our post-plant game. And deny you any entry back into sight. Ban though still individually try peeking into some of these angles and positions. He finds them. Barrel peeked out into the Viper's pit though, and Zest just takes him down.
Ooh.
Cruz now trying to take his place, but time is running out. Easy work for Retla as Lee
3 people surviving as well.
For that slip into B. Lockdown
Just a small bit of pressure over towards B. Lockdown goes in 50 seconds. That's incredible.
As he holds down tree, finds 2 heads, and then traded by
yeah, I guess he had to get out of range of the ult.
Cruz now coming back in to support too. Ban unfortunately getting taken down. Governor still just watching the back.
He at least makes the shot pressure behind these 2.
Still a viable option, but as Cruz peeks
yeah,
out,
nicely done from Talon. They just had too much map control. I appreciate the support.
Don't really see the duelists.
He's a 4v5. Sometimes you got to go take risks, and that's a huge, it's a huge payoff. Oh boy! Oh, he makes up for the ult earlier.
Into the right spot.
30 seconds left.
The ult.
You get the good plant as well. Pings go in. Do we get spammed?
I like the idea though from Talon to contest.
Oh, yeah, I mean he's on for it.
Last one left.
Okay, all we have to do is go sub mode.
El Diablo is
expecting it. God only knows with all those smokes and tethers
Dude,
what's going on.
Whoa! Oh, it hit everyone. No one can hear it.
Oh, the triple.
Oh my! It's one of the biggest plays.
It
was so sick. Oh, I might as well try it.
But the combo utility, 10 seconds left. Everything working against him. Tries
what a
to
sick
make
round.
Move, but Governor with the quicker
feet.
I think that You just pop both, right? And then you create pressure.
Victory. B hit, yay.
Okay.
Finds one, he's being chased down.
This is nice info from that. On
Plant.
lead here, realizing
has
that
the
they need to
numbers.
make the play. They group with 3, they group with 2.
Fade being tossed out, timing a little bit off. Governor has to push up and
Yeah,
just
very well handled.
continues
They're
to
calm
hop
on this
away.
one.
Although he punches down Zest,
Nice
Scary
pistol.
comes back in for those trades, and Retla
Looking the wrong way. It's too early in the morning.
So close, he has to back up the Prowler.
Guy's got a nade to get out of here.
Underhand toss.
Oh my god, they're next to
Tries
each other.
satchel away. The Governor will be able to find him first as they peek on through this poison cloud.
This is a nice
Scary
entry though.
tries to burst them
Scary
down.
did good to
Only
get
a couple
to
games.
Governor.
You find the first hit and then make things a little bit easier. You gotta soften up the site. Nano swarms. Giving them a little bit of position, but still bad from the
Oh.
angles. Darian snaps onto
I'm
its Governor's
pretty
head.
low.
Now anticipating a player outside of Mount. He spotted him. Goes in
Yeah,
for the
dang.
white swing. A
That
little bit too
isn't-
far out for. It was a bit of a fake with
But they
the
kinda
showstopper
overcooked
into
this
B.
one.
They haven't really found all too much because Retla shut down that initial push from Cruz. Now 10 seconds remaining. Governor has the space, but the off angle being held by Zest. He takes
10
down the
seconds.
first hit.
There's no one
Jit
else
Boys
in
fires
position
back.
to rush
Scary
in
still
here.
very much around the corner. Spike has to be stuck.
Oh my god, he's a
Scary
solo.
capitalizes.
And he solo
2 kills
owned
back to
it.
back. EA coming in for the trade. Bleed.
Multiple
remember,
ults here. With the
starting to
plant
head
from
towards
Governor, he
spawn
gets his
now.
Razor.
Ban
And then
is
it kind of...
aware of it at
I mean,
least.
it's going to
He's gonna be
snowball.
Aware enough. Well, that helps when he gets
There's
the
2 more
opener that
kills here.
easy.
I
Two
mean,
for him.
that's Viper ult into the next round for them. But sick
But
for the
instead, they're
econ.
gonna go for the save. Don't feel like
3K?
giving any more
Yeah.
orbs open.
Scary. Yeah, looks like they are. Scary
It has to
is
make a
so
move since Spike is
patient and
about
it
to go
really
off.
pays off.
Has spotted out
Holy
Jit
hell, thank
Boys,
God he
the
got that
180
kill.
turn.
That was about to be
Perfect,
my
not
bad.
quite enough. Zest with the Odin as well. Bleed. Everyone is here and able to protect the defuse as it
Nice
comes
run from Bleed,
underway.
even though there's a
Whoa.
Condor.
But they still have to watch out for so much. Odin still
Great nightfall.
sounding away. Nightfall does connect onto 2 of them. But look at how Retla adjusts. Still able to anchor. Sound robbed away, but
Oh,
the
he
mechanic's
gets
still
so
very
good.
much in his hands. Jit Boys coming back in to do the Lord's work.
To have to account for, already knowing that there's likely one still on A. It's just, are they going to be able to identify Scary? Oh, yay.
Good luck to Surf.
One-on-one.
You kid.
Great mechanics. Sometimes decision making a little bit off. He's stuck in the duel of his life right now and has to go up huge as they swing
nicely
into him.
done.
A
30
simple
HP as well.
micro flick, and now-
Wait.
God, I hate that.
I know, it's his name though.
It's such a good name.
All passing,
Yeah, it really-
crunch.
I would not be
Combo goes
surprised
deep.
if
Omen
Gibbs
flash
calls it a
hits
timeout.
2.
That's the other thing that I'm scared of. But right now, just a big old skirmish up
Damn.
there on Rock and Rubble.
Cruz
Yank
did good
hits
to
the
get the kill, which
showstopper.
makes another
Gets shut
1v2
down midair,
doable.
1-on-2. Scary low HP, but he doesn't really know where he is. He knows he has to pick up the spike, but
Hey,
without the
nicely
cases,
handled. Yeah, 4 passing
without
here for the shutdown of the fast A.
considerations.
Nicely done from Bleed.
Fortunately,
Looks
gonna lose
really good
his
to be
life.
honest in
Scary
this.
picks
Probably going to be pretty comfortable, kind of setting up across the map, and Scary taking a chunk of damage. Able to just barely get out of there, but Governor gets traded.
always going fast. He will be able to trade though. Zest just steps through the teleporter.
Talon was already falling back, so Retla's going to have to go pretty huge with his classic.
Bertham, unfortunately, whiffs the first few shots. Cruz with the frenzy will be able to make quick work of him. Back onto Ye. Able to find the first one. Paint shells refreshed. Not quite in the prime spot to pull out utility though, so falls. Fault line just for a bit of security. Running out of time. Talon playing everything to their advantage. Good spray from Cruz at the end with the frenzy, and they will be able to pick up their first.
Just going to be able to brute force their way through, try to get the plant down. Cove up.
Wow.
Spike planted.
Tried to push right into it. Retla will be able to shut down the initial push. Spike has been planted, but Surf. How did it's actually working out great for him as a bit of a solo player. Meanwhile, the rest of the squad just watching the important parts of the site, able to block off lamps. Retla trying to do what he can with some of these rifles that he has. Yeah. What? I think he didn't pick it up.
Oh no.
So he's only got the classic now, and
Oh no.
had the idea for it, but unfortunately comes up empty-handed. What's happening on the other side of the map again? I talked about this. It's going to be Surf. If he can lurk, if he can catch at least one, that would be a huge thing for Talon. But wow, Scary kicks off his head instead. Now Zest initiating a fight of his own. Darren here in to support. Wingman just to push them back as well. Go into the next round with Spectres, Bulldogs, or anything worse. Still, though, making a bit of noise running in. Darren's just completely prepared for it. Ye as well inside his showers. Just one. Now, along with the high tide, they've got a lot more cover. Spike trying to go down. Darren sends out the Rolling Thunder just to toss in a bit of a wrench to their plan. Still, the rest of them, though, able to turn around and protect all these angles. Talon players able to turn the site into a fire pick. Space gained. Governor having the teleporter available. Surf still in position, but working off of the toxic screen. Ye able to burst him down.
I suggest you move.
There goes the reckoning here.
Wow.
And a ban.
All right.
I mean, Retla only had a sheriff. Tough spot for him to be in. Scary, speaking of tough spots, in a very difficult one. Ye tries to TP. He's going to win that.
Wow. Good shot from Ye.
Oh, no.
Still, though, Sai has been to
Spike planted.
use him as a bit of a human shield, a bit of a bait. But now that Spike's down, okay, actually just working off of positions instead. He catches Cruz off timing.
One enemy remaining.
Wow. Trying to take position around showers as well, and just out-timed the Talon players. Jitboys has his work cut out for him. Able to catch down Scary on the first, and still incredible. The highest ACS player from the previous map. Lead now in for the big retake. And we've got every position covered. High tide blocks off market. Got the positions being helped. Oh, spotted Governor through with high tide. Zest takes him down. Now Darren pushing along with him. The shorty will not be able to connect. It's only a good bit of damage. Back to a 2-on-3 as they try to hold down Shower. Surf doing what he can. Cruz able to take down Zest, but then traded off by Darren again. It's going to be down to the Viper's Pit, and he tries to spray down Wingman, but that just opens his position up for Scary. You know, that's all Bleed needs, a single peep. There's the pickup. Zest now able to support, goes in for the thrash, big connect. Darren takes down Ben. Cruz has to tuck tail and turn away. Oh, even with the smokes though, although Jitboys is able to sneak on the site, does he have the angles? Catches the first onto Darien. Guess what? Scary's right around the corner. Spots the heads. Quick work for Bleed as they bring us to a...
Love the protocol from Governor there to respond to that fault line with his paint shells. Perfectly placed. Ye's going to go crazy.
Does pick up the first hit. Tosses out the paint shells. Here's a player rushing forward. Sometimes Surf just runs into his opponent's crosshairs. But at the same time, you've got nonetheless, Bleed has beaten out Talon in that encounter. They have numbers advantage. And now sticking the spike plant along with Wingman. Oh, it's shot down now. He's running out of time, has to go in, but pretty soon it's going to be a big old peek against him. Way too many players to deal with. And just from his teammates, the angles are pretty good for now. One teleporter.
A bit risky from Darion. I think they're trying to sell a fake.
An attempt. Governor takes out the one player. Now they're going in for it along with the Wingman. Surf still alive, but it's going to be Cruz who comes up huge with a quick double. Zest able to trade him out, picks up the rifle. Surf still undetected. Fires off a bit of a blind shot and then goes back into tap. Teammates coming out of...
Get that info. Get a good placement on it. Oh, here we go.
Wow. Governor's going in for it. That's the first piece, the first tick. And then Thrash being sent out to get a little bit more space. Governor very aware, but he spotted out Scary. Able to swing out wide. Not inside of the lamps and just trying to hold off some of these angles. Wingman goes back into showers. Oh, but the timing on the peak. Ye still able to hold down his angle. Now back in to support the rest of the team. Talon has to push up together. Timing has to work out in tandem. Oh, it's gonna be the Harbor Cove, along with a bit of a dizzy toss from Cruz. Dang.
And I can hear Achilleos groaning from the other.
All right, High Tide was sent out. Jitboys unfortunately off timing. Retla finds the opening pick. Surf comes back in for a bit of a trade. Oh, they're trying to run over. There was that flashlight coming out from Darien, but just a little bit off timing. Now Zest with a bit of positioning, able to catch down onto Surf. Re-peeks and catches. Only has an op. Oh no, turns away. There's the Thrash out now. Oh, but it leaves him open. Governor's going in for the knife. Oh, swaps over the shorty. Zest realizes it a little bit too late. There is a bit of an adjustment period to both sides, and Talon just doing a little bit better on this one. Surf now. individual mechanics.
Down B.
Finds the first pick. Ye getting the entry off of pickup for Bleed.
No punish on that TP from Retla. He was pushing towards U-Haul here.
Whoa. Sneaking out. Barrel
Yep.
spotted. Calls out for Jit Boys. However, Retla does find his own as well. So Governor stays tucked away. But here comes the hit. Good high tide though. It blocks off so much. They try to peek together as a squad. But look at how Ben and Jit Boys just have the angles covered. And Jit Boys has been doing such a good job
Scary.
at timing at some of
Scary.
these.
Scary, wake up.
Scary. I think he's heard it, but you know, not quite in a
A.
prime position to peek out, so he wants his teammate to go in for it first. Unfortunately, that doesn't quite work out against Talon. Not quite able to get any spike plans, not quite able to fight back. Ye with nothing but a judge. Shot through, sniped down by Governor. Cruz with a simple shot to the head. And that's going to be Talon Esports.
Spotted out. He has to get out of there. He on his own.
Oh, under a lot of pressure. Can't dash away, but ooh, still able to cut them down at their feet with that Sheriff. Good punish over by Jit Boys and Cruz, though, along with the Frenzy. Darren down to 12 HP. Has to try and play it safe. Cruz still being a bit of a menace with that Frenzy. Hopping all over the place. Spike ticking away. And now the core remaining Bleed players. Bleed players fold. Not quite able to do all too much. Manages to get out of dodge with a tailwind. It's not impossible for Bleed to win this round off of utility. They've got the code, they've got the wingman. Well, not anymore now that Zest is dead. But Scary just picks up a quick double with the Ghost. They continue to push up front. Ye holding the angle. Scary continuing to land some nasty shots. And Jit Boys down to half HP, not quite able to take down the Spike Diffuser. And with teamwork, value because of it. I mean, taking down Ye in that fashion. Now the rest of them just holding from these linear angles. The Spike is planted out in the open for them. Darian, though, trying to spray what he can. Able to trade out against Ben. Serve now. Up in an elevated position, up on pipes. Comes back in. Jit Boys with that lurk finally showing its effect. Just Talon. Bleed are pretty much in position. I mean, it's good anticipation coming out from this team. High tide at the right time as well. There's a bit of a flash, but Talon are at the ready. I mean, Thrash getting connected as well. Scary has to do it all on his own. He wants to do it all on his own. Able to push up front now, still has to cove, but not quite able to take that duel up against Ben.
Brilliant. Caught 2 players with it, got 2 assists, and then got another kill.
One of these bullets. You got the Thrash to try to push through and just capture a little bit more space on it. But Talon are very aware of this, and look at how Jit Boys just instantly peeks off at the off angle to cover his teammate.
Just a really difficult position for Ye to be in on his own. When they want to pull the trigger, there's not much hesitation.
Very interesting.
That's a voice line cover.
There it is. Good call on the null command as well, so teammates can pick him up. And there is that go signal. You've got the double lurks in the form of Jit Boys as well as Surf, and they're kind of watching each other's backs. This B squad, Team Bravo, doing what they need to do and shutting down some of these rotations. Ye's operator has been taken off of his hands.
He's been doing this. This aggressive position onto A. Jit Boys just very cautious.
Might be his time to shine. Gets up the first one, reloads, pulls out, spots Surf out up by the top of belt. Now Governor creating for that quick mid to B, but the angle is being held by Bleed. Good little flash. Oh, wow.
Brilliant.
Not spotted at all, actually, just taking down Retla really quickly. Very safe.
Yeah, okay, well, Zest is going to catch him.
Have to buy time for the rest of the team to rotate over. Meanwhile, Talon are in prime position to actually hold some of these spots. Look at Ben up by Kitchen. As soon as he spots the barrel, Ye tries to peek out, but unfortunately nothing doing. Ben with the double kill to put Talon. Blocking it.
Are they going to expect this?
Surely they have to, but if not, at least a couple of players going down. Oh, there it is. Such a big burst. 2 players just eating it. Now Ben chiming in as well. Talon
and potentially shut down any of those big ults that are sitting in Bleed's hands, because they've got 3.
The mental damage. Ye wants to pick it, but unfortunately he's the one who's getting picked instead. Governor gets the
Talon ahead. They've been 2 steps forward after going 1 step back. Zest, you insane person. Oh my god.
Just An absolute mess. The high tide.
Absolute.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Genius.
But here we go. Fragment and Bleed are trying to do what they can. Able to deal with the front side. Now watching over onto the next. Scary sticks the defuse all the way. Almost through, but Ben just cutting things down at the right time.
That was a great video, by the way. I loved the way they put that together.
Shout out to the team that makes it happen. But here we go. Yay, wanting to take the fight down. Goes up. Able to shoot down Ben. Governor in for a bit of a trade. Now holding on the positions. Darian comes back in to fight as well. All these fists flying, and it's going to be Zest who sticks the plant. Cruz now in position, but shut down by Darian with the ghost.
Dash in and out for Ye, trying to poke and prod, trying to figure out what's going on. A huge util dump on top of him, and Surf gonna find one, finds two!
Puts up the wall. Now there's a green wall in front of Bleed. They can't break through it. 10 seconds left. Holding some of these angles. Good shot. Still Scary up on the zip line. Zip Boys just not quite having the help, but running out of time. 4 seconds left.
Yeah,
he can't get the plant. Governor knows it.
So this is going to be a pretty tough take. These ultimates, if they're gonna come out, are gonna have to hit, and they're gonna have to hit hard. Oh no, not like that.
Off
I
timing.
suggest you move.
Just a little bit unlucky, but still the rest of the team have their protocols to push up onto the B site, off of the high tide, off of some of the dizzy tosses. Ye has collected up on so much space. Cruz holds his ground though. Surf comes back in, anticipating some of these. Ash needs to play for time. Tries to stay alive too. They might not know that Scary's still here. Oh, but then the sudden peek out from Surf. He crouches, not quite able to connect the shot. And a 1-on-3, not quite doable for Zest. Bit of a flying knife now. The rest of the team just trying to work against the spike plant. Scary able to catch a player as he tries to shoot out. Darian holding the angle, turning this firefight into an advantageous one for Bleed. Surf wanting to fight back. Governor no longer going in for the flank. Too many players ahead of them.
On to Jip Boys. That's basically the round done.
Exactly. They knew Governor did something. Now trying to look for him. Spotted him out. There's the site captured. All right. 0 point to ensure that the site is clear. They know they are all around yellow and green. They got the Thrash, sends it out. Timing a little bit off. Thrash doesn't quite connect, but Surf jump peeks off of it. Now it's going to be down to Ye. Jit Boy sticking the defuse. He's got the poison cloud. Surf pressures on. 13-6.